New Macro Commands 2, Clear Loop. The next command in our series on new macro commands in Audacity 3 is Clear Loop. Details and suggestions follow in this edition of Stuart's Audacity Tips. I know the information in this particular SAT series may or may not hit home for you right now, but my goal is to end up with an alphabetical reference series that you'll have for future reference. So it's a good time to subscribe if you're not already. If you are, go ahead and send this to someone who isn't. It's okay, really. If your main use of Audacity is for recording voiceover work, you may not be familiar with a looping playback. On the other hand, if you're an audiobook narrator, looping playback can be a great way to listen to something repeatedly for the purpose of learning how to mimic it, learning accents and dialects, for example. Anyway, to loop over a specific area in your audio, you have to select the looping area first. That's done by dragging on the numbered scale above the track. A shaded area with triangle-footed lines on each end defines the loop area. Once a looping area has been defined, playback will loop over that area until you click on the stop button or press the space bar. When you're done with looping, you can right-click on the scale again and select Clear Looping Region to remove the loop definition. And that's what the Clear Loop macro command does too. Clears the looping region. How might you use that in a macro? Lots of ways, but one that comes to mind would be a macro that creates a looping region from the selected audio, plays it for 30 seconds, and then stops and clears the looping area. This article doesn't cover everything you need to make that macro, but I'll bet you could figure it out if you try. Hope this helps. I'm Stuart.